Part 2. Dealing with women. Understand and honor women's emotional nature, engaging with authenticity and presence in your interactions. Women are not liars. Listening to a woman is like experiencing natural phenomena, such as the ocean or wind, where the flow of feeling energy may not follow logical patterns. Her words often reflect her current emotions rather than a concrete action plan, which may change rapidly, similar to clouds that shift shapes and dissipate with the changing wind. In moments of emotional expression, her words convey the relationship's current atmosphere rather than fixed intentions. While she may say she doesn't want something one moment, the next, in response to affection or connection, she may express the opposite. Her communication focuses on expressing feelings rather than making binding statements. For a masculine perspective, truth is often defined by factual consistency, but for the feminine, truth encompasses the current of emotions. Her present emotions reflect her current reality, so when she expresses desires or plans, it is essential to see these as reflections of her emotional state, which can change with the evolving relationship dynamics. Instead of expecting permanence in her statements, connect deeply with love before accepting her words as a basis for decision-making. When feelings change, her outlook may shift accordingly. Recognizing this can help prevent misinterpretation and frustration, as love, not literal expression, often anchors her true intentions. A man must take responsibility for his choices, considering her feelings without letting them override his core truth. This approach prevents potential resentment if her stance shifts and encourages a balanced appreciation of her emotional wisdom, allowing him to act from a place of clarity and self-alignment while embracing her emotional insights. Praise her. Men often grow through challenge, while women respond better to support and praise, especially in nurturing their feminine qualities. While a man might instinctively challenge his partner to inspire growth, a woman's feminine side flourishes when her positive traits are highlighted and celebrated. A simple compliment often encourages growth more effectively than constructive criticism. Encouraging feminine qualities through praise requires a focus on what you genuinely appreciate, even in subtle or developing aspects. This approach supports positive growth without implying rejection. Instead of pointing out what could improve, praise the parts you genuinely enjoy to promote natural growth and change. Praising specific qualities frequently helps to magnify those traits in your partner. Even if the quality seems minor, showing genuine appreciation can inspire her to express it more. This consistent acknowledgement nurtures happiness, health, beauty, and confidence, transforming and expanding those traits. Challenge and praise affect people differently. Challenge tends to develop masculine traits, while praise nurtures feminine traits. Regularly offering praise allows her to feel valued and cherished, helping her feel safe in expressing her radiance and depth. True praise acknowledges and emphasizes qualities without an agenda to change the person. When you praise your partner, you inspire her natural qualities to shine through, deepening your connection and allowing her to express her most radiant self without feeling inadequate. Tolerating her leads to resenting her. Intimacy should foster growth and love, enhancing what both partners could achieve individually. Through this mutual gifting, both people elevate beyond what they'd accomplish alone. In such a relationship, a man's role includes opening his partner's heart and helping her overcome emotional challenges in ways she may not manage solo, cultivating shared growth and connection. When a woman with a feminine essence experiences emotional closure, it reflects a natural cycle similar to nature's rhythms, challenging her partner to be present, loving, and open-hearted. Instead of viewing her mood shifts as irritations, these moments can be embraced as chances for mutual elevation, helping each other transcend ordinary frustrations. Choosing to tolerate rather than engage with a partner's emotional closures often builds resentment. Rather than bearing her mood passively, a superior man finds creative ways to open her heart, whether through humor, physical affection, or playful spontaneity. Each act invites connection, signaling that his love is not withdrawn, but active, even in her times of closure. A man who fully embraces his partner's emotional cycles, seeing them as opportunities rather than obstacles, takes responsibility for nurturing the connection. Engaging her heart with humor, physical closeness, and fearless presence opens new depths in the relationship. By seeing her moods as a dance rather than an imposition, he fosters an enduring bond that outlasts temporary frustrations. If, despite efforts to connect and support her openness, her emotional closures persist, it may suggest a misalignment in the relationship. A superior man accepts that not all dynamics will work, but he remains committed to showing up fully. He recognizes that if she could better grow without his presence, their connection may not serve its highest purpose. Don't analyze your woman. When faced with a woman's emotional struggles, a man's instinct may push him to seek out and eliminate the root cause, believing that resolving the issue logically will alleviate her distress. However, attempts to analyze often worsen the situation, as she may feel unheard or unloved rather than supported. Emotional connection rather than problem-solving can alleviate her concerns. Many of a woman's emotional problems arise from feeling unloved. Instead of trying to analyze her feelings as if diagnosing an issue, a man should respond by immediately offering his affection in a clear, unmistakable way. Holding her, looking into her eyes, and expressing love will likely dissolve her emotional turbulence more effectively than any analysis. Often, a man's approach to fixing or explaining away her mood will frustrate her further. Offering her genuine affection rather than logical solutions is usually what she seeks in times of emotional need. This simple shift, responding to her as a being needing love rather than a problem needing a fix, can create a harmonious connection between them. The next time a man sees his partner upset, he should avoid assuming there's a deeper problem to solve and instead assume she craves love. By focusing on giving love rather than solutions, he fosters intimacy and healing. Love becomes the balm for emotional distress, and any lingering matters can be addressed after peace and connection are restored. Don't suggest that a woman fix her own emotional problem. When facing problems, men typically benefit from analyzing and taking action to resolve issues. This direct approach aligns with their goal-oriented nature, but women often thrive in emotional situations by surrendering to love and letting it flow naturally. Trying to apply a problem-solving method to a woman's emotions can suppress her feminine energy rather than nurture it. In relationships, women often desire experiences led by their partner, allowing them to relax and enjoy without taking control. By guiding situations like planning a surprise trip, men enable their partner to experience joy and connection. In doing so, men honor the feminine essence of pure energy and spontaneity, creating harmony and closeness. The masculine and feminine energies are fundamentally different. The masculine is goal-driven, moving forward like a ship, while the feminine flows with emotional depth, changing like ocean currents. Trying to make a woman approach her feelings with the same analytical mindset a man might use stifles her natural emotional expression and limits her fulfillment. A happy woman expresses love with freedom, unbound by analysis or need to resolve emotions rationally. When men ask women to dissect their feelings, they reduce the feminine's rich, unpredictable and powerful nature to something controlled and less alive. Allowing women the freedom to feel without limitations helps them remain vibrant, full of life, and deeply connected. Supporting a woman's openness and nurturing her surrender to love requires presence rather than problem-solving. Men can foster a deeper emotional bond by being stable, attentive, and loving, encouraging women to relax, trust, and experience the fullness of their love without imposing a logical structure onto their emotions. Stay with her intensity to a point. Feminine emotions, especially in moments of intense moods or chaotic energy, can feel foreign and even repulsive to many men. This response often stems from discomfort with the unpredictability and force of these emotions. Attempting to fix or escape them is a common reaction, yet such an approach ultimately misses the deeper opportunity to connect, which is in embracing her emotions rather than controlling them. For many women, a man's unwavering presence amidst emotional turbulence brings a profound sense of comfort and security. When he holds steady without reacting or retreating, he allows her to feel truly seen and accepted. This steady presence signifies his strength, signaling that he can face life's challenges, just as he faces her storms, with patience and love. The relationship to her chaos mirrors his relationship to the world's chaos. Mastering the experience of feminine emotional intensity is akin to riding waves or taming wild animals. It requires adaptability, commitment, and resilience. Rather than giving up at the first sign of failure, embracing each moment as a chance to practice presence and love brings a deeper understanding of both self and partner. It's a journey of patience, persistence, and choosing love over fear. In challenging situations with his woman, a man learns not only resilience, but also a way of transforming each experience into an opportunity for growth and connection. Standing firm and bringing love, even when he is hurt or overwhelmed, strengthens him, deepening his understanding of both love and life's uncertainties. This process is part of learning to give love without attachment to specific outcomes. The highest mastery comes when a man no longer reacts out of a desire to control or avoid, embodying love as an unwavering presence. Free from the need to attain or flee from chaos, he embraces the moment as it is. This ability allows him to meet both his woman's and the world's challenges with equanimity, transforming each experience into a gift of love. Don't force the feminine to make decisions. In intimate relationships, treating decisions as whatever you want misses the unique dynamic that thrives on masculine and feminine polarity. When you simply defer decisions to your partner, you take on a neutral or friend-like role, rather than the decisive presence that helps maintain the attraction. This doesn't mean overriding her feelings, but offering a grounded perspective to preserve the lively interplay. A masculine approach to decisions involves evaluating all options and choosing thoughtfully, not necessarily to get the best outcome, but to honor the balance of energies in your relationship. When you contribute decisively, even on minor choices, it supports the flow of attraction. The polarity between you fades when this dynamic isn't maintained, leading to a friendship-like connection rather than an intimate, passionate one. Even on trivial choices, offering your opinion helps nurture the masculine-feminine dynamic. For example, if she asks which shoes to wear, respond thoughtfully instead of saying, whatever looks good to you. Offer a preference while assuring her happiness is most important, which subtly keeps your masculine clarity alive and reminds her she's valued beyond mere appearances or pleasantries. If your partner must take on a masculine decision-making role for herself because you've withdrawn from offering your clarity and support, she may eventually learn to depend on her own strength rather than trust your perspective. Over time, this can erode intimacy as she loses confidence in surrendering to your support, even in romantic situations, and shifts to relying more on her self-sufficiency. As a practice, share your viewpoint on her choices while respecting her ability to make her own decisions, balancing your masculine input with her intuitive insight. Acknowledging her feelings helps foster mutual trust, and your clarity reinforces the intimate polarity. This dynamic sustains both attraction and a harmonious connection, combining her emotional intelligence with your structured perspective.